Hey everybody, happy new year. How's it going? How's it going? Starting this little podcast thing a little later than anticipated. As a matter of fact, I've actually been trying to get around to doing this for several months now, but can never figure out any kind of theme, title, or when the heck to even start in terms of both time, day, etc., etc. But you know what? A lot has changed in the past couple months for me. Starting a new job this month, just a few days actually. So a consistent schedule will actually allow me to do this every evening. So hopefully after tonight, even though right now it's 9:30 p.m., hopefully now I could start at about 7, maybe a little after 7 or 7:30 p.m. Central every day. That is the goal, to have a consistent daily podcast where we literally just sit here and talk about stuff and things, this little game we call life. Kind of just going to do a brief intro, explain what's going on and how everything works. But overall, I'm going to be streaming this on Twitch first and foremost every evening. And then I would like to upload everything onto YouTube the following day. I might also upload it straight to Twitch, like have its own little playlist shelf or whatever they call it. I'm thinking about putting it on other platforms, but I've never messed with any of them. Like I've never messed with Spotify or Amazon or any of that nature. But if I can look into it, see if it's as easy as just making an account, posting it on there, and just having it there for listening, I might just put it up there. Who knows? We'll see. Um, but yeah, pretty much it's a very simple concept. The name of the podcast is Bonding Time. It's a simple brand relevant thing, I guess, if you want to call it like that. My username on every single platform, every social media, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, even back in the day, Vine, we got TikTok. My username is BONDofGAMES. I've gone through a couple name changes over the years. I went from nerd is the word to blah blah 937211, which was literally just my name scrambled around, and the name blah blah came from I did not care what my username was on YouTube, and the suggestion pushed a bunch of different digits back at me, like maybe try this, and I was like, so I'm just gonna change my name to something I can remember. So I put it to my birthday scramble, because if I put 11/27/93 back when I first made my account, everyone would know I'm just some 13-year-old goon on the internet with no friends. So I was very shy back then. I didn't actually want anyone to remember me. But following up, I ended up making another channel called Blah Blah LPs, which was just standing for Let's Plays. But I kept the blah blah part because that's what everybody knew me as. Everyone just called me blah. But eventually, when YouTube allowed it, I was very quick to want to change my entire branding. I was tired of being known as blah blah. Like no one, like I don't want anyone to take me particularly seriously, but like I don't know, it just sounded weird to me. After some time had passed, I'm just like, I kind of just want to do over. I want to just rebrand and come up with a better name, something that actually symbolizes what my channel is about rather than just blah blah, you know? So the name Bond of Games, some of you may know, some of you have no idea, is actually derived from something Kingdom Hearts related. So Kingdom Hearts is my favorite video game series of all time. And there is a character in the series named Axel. He is basically an anti-hero who has his own agenda, does whatever he wants, doesn't give a damn about authority, and just wants to make sure that him and his precious loved ones are happy, healthy, safe, all that good stuff. So in Kingdom Hearts 2, when you unfortunately have to say goodbye to Axel for reasons I will not get into, because I'm not about to make this a whole lore of Kingdom Hearts podcast. Maybe another day, but not today. Whenever you say goodbye to Axel for the final time in that game, you are bestowed upon a weapon called the Bond of Flame. It symbolizes his elemental attribute of fire, because every major organization member in the game has a different element: fire, ice, water, etc., etc. His is fire, and the whole idea is the bond that keeps people together. So I converted Bond of Flame into Bond of Games because the whole point of my channel is gameplay and bringing people together through what a lot of us deeply share in common: our love for video games. So that's why I'm keeping the branding idea here still Bonding Time, because we could just talk about anything. It doesn't have to be about video games. It could literally just be about life. The only topic I don't really want to delve into would be politics, because, you know, we don't want to divide the room. We want to bond everybody. The furthest we'll go into politics is that politics suck. There you go. I think everyone can agree on that part at least, right? Yeah, everyone claps. Okay, cool. So, other than that, most things should be totally up for discussion. Obviously, there's going to be some hot takes from time to time, because not everybody is going to agree on everything, but at least everybody can say something about most things. I'm not claiming to be an authority on anything. I'm just going to talk about whatever the chat would like to talk about on Twitch. If you want to hit me up on Twitter for an idea, you can tweet at me at BONDofGAMES. If you want to make a suggestion on the YouTube video after it goes public on YouTube the following day, I can take some suggestions from the YouTube chat and, well, not chat, but comments, and use those the following day. So we're about, 7-8 minutes in right now? I'm going to count it as 9:30 being the time we started. So I'm going to go about 10:30 p.m. my time, Central. But yeah, no webcam, no music, nothing else on the screen. So if you're watching on any kind of device where you're like, oh, I don't want to miss what's going on, I don't want to just put the podcast in my pocket and then all of a sudden, like, oh, he's showing something on screen, I want to see it, but I can't. I can only listen right now. Like, that's not a podcast. That would kind of delve under just chatting and other BS or whatever. But yeah, podcast mode, literally just podcasting, talking, hanging out, doing what we do. And I may have guests in my chat from time to time. So the only person in here right now is my friend TJ. You guys probably know him as iSneakSometimes. For those of you familiar with my channel, he is one of the two guys that did the entire Mario Party series with me, Mario Parties 1 through 7. He did Cuphead with me. He did Super Mario Brothers 3 and Super Mario World. We have done a lot of co-ops together. Like, it's actually kind of gross how much we've collaborated and never just said, screw it, make a co-op channel. But our lives have taken many turns, and we really can't spend as much time as we would like to do that kind of stuff. Which is why I kind of said, nah, we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to stream on Twitch when we can, and that's about it. But yeah, I think that'll end the briefing, and I can kind of just unmute. Oh, speaking of Mario Party, now Don weaseled his way into the call. Like, I went to go unmute and just Don and Sneak in there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just unmute and see what's happening.
Party sequence.
Hi, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, just in case any listeners have no idea who you are, what you're all about. I'm just gonna let you guys introduce yourselves real quick. Say what you want to say, top
I
to
mean,
bottom,
is
I
that
guess.
really is that really useless at this point? Because I'm literally ending everything I do in 14 days.
Yep, it's necessary. People need to
Okay,
enjoy you for the next 13 days.
I mean that's fair enough. Hi everybody, I'm Dan. I'm on the internet known as NintenDaan. I do a lot of writing and video work for a bunch of places, including Game Explain and Source Gaming, what have you. And soon I will have a different job.
And we're gonna miss him dearly.
Well, we can still stream. I just cannot stream on my own anymore. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's
Time
not
zones
completely
suck.
gone. It does. They do.
Time zones make it hard to bond with people.
But it makes it better, like a 30-month subscription on your Twitch channel.
Yeah, I see the. Okay, thank God I actually had the alerts turned off because I don't want to have people spam them. Last night was
Yeah,
actually
that's
kind of
true.
crazy. I'll get to it in a sec, but thank you, Don, for the
Yeah.
resub. I appreciate it, friend.
Yeah.
CJ,
What am I doing now?
just introducing yourself, saying whatever you want to say about yourself.
All right, I'm gonna say what I want to say. Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's iSneakSometimes. I'm your favorite political commentator. And today we're gonna be talking about North Korea. They're crazy, huh?
Okay.
We're gonna be talking about North Korea. All right. Yeah, sure. Let's talk about North Korea. I'm gonna call your bluff, Mr. Sarcasm Incorporated. All right. North Korea.
You know they're on the Korean freaking peninsula. You know they're right next to South Korea, which is pretty crazy. Mind blown.
North Korea is a country in East Asia constituting the northern part of the Korean peninsula. The country is bordered to the north by China and by Russia. I'm not going to keep going with this. This is a long Wikipedia page that I don't feel like getting into.
I believe that, sure.
It's going to take like a hot 30 seconds to actually make this unsatirical real fast. We got Key in the chat saying communism for the win. ... Good Lord. Oh man, I'm gonna miss you, Don. I'm not gonna miss you because you're not really leaving, but I'm still gonna miss you.
Yeah. I mean, should I explain what's going on here? I mean,
Go
I
for
kind
it.
of talk about it sometimes. Like I did talk about it on my stream.
Yeah, I
And
did.
it's
I
only
did
like,
see it. I saw a clip.
yeah. So fun fact: I'm working Nintendo of Europe in a month.
Woo! No soundboards. I'm doing everything hands free. Let's go.
Woo!
Yeah. So I'm moving to Germany in about 2 weeks and change.
Yee.
Which is kind of insane. Basically, I mean, I had everything figured out here, but then they decide hey, do you still want this job? Or I was like, yes. No, I have to arrange my move during a pandemic, which sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I will be working at Nintendo.
My boy. Like, it's crazy that you've been doing this actually slightly longer than I have. Like, you started back in 2005 or 6, right?
2005, yeah.
2005. Yeah, I didn't start doing any of this kind of stuff till 2007. But still, like, after all this time of just goofing off on the internet playing video games and then on the side starting like an actual freelancer entrepreneurship style thing, we just grew into whatever we have today, and it's actually led us down very interesting paths and opened crazy opportunities.
It has. But I think it's also important to recognize that I've been doing this for so long that you also get that tired by it.
Burnout is
like
real, fam.
Yeah, I've been doing this for half my life. I was 15 when I started. I'm now 31.
Right. I mean, I started when I was about to turn 14. I opened this channel that I'm using right now on October 10th. I'm sorry, October 8th, 2007. So I was still.
Wow, you opened it on my birthday. Wow.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I talking about age. For me, it's like coming to the end of this. It's all still feels like very real and weird. Because I've been like in this mindset of what do I do next for like a decade and a half, and now I'm like, I know exactly what I'm doing in like 2 weeks from now, which also feels like it gives sort of a bit of a closure, but at the same time, it also closes a bunch of doors that you already had plans for. So I don't know. I'm like half and half about it. One half I'm super excited for what's coming next. Another half I'm like, it's sad because this chapter is really coming to an end now.
Yeah, I got mixed feelings on my own side, but leaning way towards the happy light side because, as many of you guys know, I'm also starting a new job, but mine's is actually starting in 5 days. So I start on January 6th, but I will not disclose where I'm working because I just don't want to. But what I'm going to be doing is starting as a manager trainee, and they have a very good training program from everything I've heard, read, and seen. And their whole goal is when you start as a manager trainee, they want you to rise through the ranks in a timely fashion and actually become a branch manager and choose your branch. And it's a nationwide thing within 9 to 18 months of starting.
Huh.
So I've never had an opportunity to have some kind of growth like that.
Right.
And the opportunity just opened itself. And funny enough, one of the things that I had put down on my resume, because it's a manager trainee job. So my first job ever was a warehouse manager at a small mom and pop shop, oil filter and supply kind of deal.
Yeah.
So I started with that. I was only there for about half a year because they just couldn't afford to keep me. Like, it was a small shop and they were paying me nearly $2,000, which a month, which is not, sustainable for a small place in Louisiana. So I still had that on my resume, but as soon as I lost that job, a month later, I became a Nintendo brand ambassador, which had all these quote unquote manager-like qualities. So I was able to weasel that into my resume in terms of experience. And when I was asked about it, I told them what it was. Like, it wasn't a job. It was just a thing that I did. And okay. And just kept going down the list. So I just found it funny that what I'm doing now is just continue what I've been doing for the past 13 years. And this is going to be 14 this year. Jeez, half my life. But what
Welcome
we've
to We're
done.
Old, the podcast.
Do what?
Welcome to the We Are Old, the podcast.
We Are Old, the podcast. And I'm the
What are you
youngest
guys
one
talking
here.
about? I'm young as heck.
How old are you, TJ? Don't you say 12.
I'm not saying anything because you know what? Like I just hit my 10-year anniversary on the YouTube. So
You old man. 10
You
years on
old.
YouTube.
back in my day,
Old.
Back in my day, there wasn't demonetization.
True.
I had no monetization.
True. But yeah, I just love that me and Don are actually moving on and doing other things where, for business reasons, he can't do as much as he was able to do before.
Yeah.
If anything, whereas I'm going to try to continue everything, even with a full-time job. I've done it before, back when I had that other management job, so we shall see. But yeah, I just love the concept of everyone just getting on the internet, finding their niches, joining communities, and just growing, making friends, and having their experiences on the internet help them locally and with jobs and et cetera, because think about how 10 years ago, Mama always kept telling you, don't talk to strangers.
Yes, it's very much true.
And first of all friends are strangers when you first meet them.
Boom.
Yeah, that's correct.
What they really meant to say was don't get into the back of strange men's cars. Then Uber was invented, so I don't really know where we're going from here.
Hey man, I'm just gonna point it out. I was in the back of Ash Paulson's car, and I didn't know him very good back then.
Video games are a waste of time and money. PewDiePie would like to say something.
Yeah, I mean, my parents never believed that. They always supported me with this because they knew it was my passion. Like, despite everything, they really supported me throughout the years, and I'm super thankful for that. But they are also the most sad that I'm going somewhere else besides my own country.
Of course.
They are the first people to say well, it sucks to not see you every week, which, to be fair, makes me also kind of sad. But at the same time, I think it's more fun to live my own because I don't have to think about that stuff every single
Amen.
darn
Amen.
day.
Continue.
Yeah, no, that's basically my sentence. Yeah. So I'm super pumped for everything, but it's my parents are like the most like shy because they still come from the generation like for Europeans it's the first generation, big generation after the World War II. So for them, they live with parents that at least partially were aware of what happened back then. And now we're just open in the world where everybody goes and stays where they wants to go, and especially this generation of people that lives on the internet and learns because of the internet. Because my degree was a tourism degree. I got a degree, actual diploma, physical in tourism, and what I've been doing for the last 15 years,
Playing
video game journalism and streaming on the side. I never used that degree once.
I feel like a
and I'm
lot
using
of us have been there. Not me, because I ain't got no degree, but I guarantee I still wouldn't have been using it today if I had actually gotten it.
And now I'm going to work for a video game company, which once again is not using my degree. So
Right.
I guess 4 years of being on that study was completely a waste of my life.
Like,
Don't do it. Don't drop out of school, kids. But still, choose it wisely.
Right. Don't drop out of school.
But choose it wisely.
I mean, that could be a whole other topic about the usefulness or usefulness of college. But you have to at least pass a certain point. But again, that's a whole topic for another day. Everyone has different opinions on that. And some might have different but positive perspectives about it. But
sure,
let's make a note of that. Talk about usefulness and uselessness of college and degrees. ... Prepare for hell. ? Submit. But I actually have a question for chat and anyone listening on YouTube. In regards to something that Don said as a response to what I said, does anyone else have parents or guardians that actually not so much supported, obviously supported too, but okay, let's just use the word support. Did anyone else have parents or guardians that supported their quote unquote hobbies that could turn into careers? And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be trying to stream and do content creation. It could be artistry. It could be some kind of design. Because when I was 14, I made my YouTube channel. I started doing a Let's Play of Pokemon Pearl because I bought Diamond and Pearl, beat Diamond, wanted to play online with random people in battle. That was the whole reason I even made my account in the first place. I found a YouTuber by the name of Maryland that some of you guys may know. He's still around to this day. Dude say he quit twice is still here. Like, it's kind of phenomenal. So he has his own website now. He started off on YouTube by doing a walkthrough / let's play of Pokemon Diamond and doing Wi-Fi battles for fun.
Right.
I basically copied him because I was just like, wow, he's getting really popular because of his walkthrough. Maybe if I do a walkthrough, people can find my channel and then they'll want to battle me. That is the whole reason I even started my channel. And my mom did not know that I even made the channel until 2 years later. So by the time she found out that I even had the channel, she literally walked in on me talking to myself like, what are you doing? And I was just like, I'm recording a video. What? What are you do? You're pointing your camera at your TV. What is going on? So I had to explain to her the YouTube side of things, and I showed her my channel, and she was just like, oh, so it's just a fun hobby, whatever. I was just like, yeah, I mean, it's more than just playing games. I'm talking to people. I'm sharing stuff with them, and they're like, she's like, oh, okay. So at this point, I'm 16. I want to say my channel had already grown to like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers at this time. So she actually understood the concept of social media even back then. And that 5,000 was a fuck ton. Like, she knew that if that many people are watching, that means there's something of value to come from this. And she knew I was always in a rut, not really having the most amount of friends that actually appreciated me in any kind of way. She actually forced me, excuse me, when I was 15, she forced me to invite a couple kids from our neighborhood that we carpooled with for school to my birthday party that year. None of the friends that I did invite showed up. Only the two that she forced me to invite from carpooling showed up because their moms were like, he's 30 seconds away from you. You're going. I didn't even like them. But fast forward 2 years later, I'm 17, about to turn 18, and the opportunity came to actually be partnered on YouTube through Machinima. God rest their soul.
I remember those Machinima days. I remember talking to you about it and just you wanting to move away from it.
Oh yeah. Because none of us knew any better when we first started. None of us.
Of course. No.
We were all teenagers in like still the infancy of the internet, if we're being real. Like, sure, we were past the point of dial-up, but instead of being not infancy, we were toddlers on the internet. It wasn't we got out of our diapers. We were in training something or another. I don't fucking know. But point is,
we were from the generation that knew what geosites were.
Dude, I still remember using like this Wi-Fi router USB plug-in on, like, there was the main office computer in one room, and then my bedroom had a tiny hand-me-down computer with that USB router Wi-Fi thing, and oh my god, everything lagged so bad. But I was still trying to upload videos with that whenever we moved into our new house. And it was just like 2 years later, my mom finds out I have this hobby. 2 years later, she finds out that I can actually start making money with it. And once I got partnered, I was still a senior in high school. I still had my whole second semester to go.
Yeah.
And what was weird for me was I was actually one of 2 captains on the track team.
Right.
And one day, everyone came up to me after like 2 or 3 days of would-be practices like, Bujo, where the hell are you? Like, where you been? I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, why haven't you been at track? You know we started this week, right? And I was just like, no one told you? And the only person who knew was the head coach, apparently. He didn't tell anybody. He just let it go. And they were like, why aren't you showing up? And I told them that I quit because it's the end of my senior year. Track is not exactly my future. Sports in general are not my future. And I already have a quote unquote part-time job by uploading YouTube videos. So I don't even have to go and bag groceries or anything. Keep in mind, this is back in 2012. So
Yeah.
this is still another era altogether, all things considered.
Yes, pre-Wii U.
Pre-Wii.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
was, though. Dude, that was actually, like, okay. It's funny you mentioned that. That actually ties in what I was going to say. Because I started making money. I I paid for my prom ticket, all the dress up stuff, all the pictures for me and my date. I paid for all this stuff, and everyone was like, how the hell do you have this money? And one of the people in question actually just joined the chat, my friend Alex.
I just came to tell you, you's a bitch.
Oh, love you too, boo.
I know. I'm on break for my my raid for 5 minutes, so I just wanted to say good luck. I love you.
Oh.
All right, bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch. Anywho,
Jesus.
so Alex and a few others, we were just sitting around the table because we were talking about prom, and like, man, my parents aren't going to pay for this. I don't know how I'm going to afford this. And I was just like, I can't believe this is the first time I can actually say I don't have that problem. And I explained to them what the partnership and all was and what was going on. And Alex was just like, yo, I love Machinima. Little did he know I was not working directly with Machinima. They were just paying me AdSense revenue, and that's about it. But take that, fast forward all the way to the end of the year when the Wii U came out. That was the first time where my mom was like, yo, this might actually be something. Because she's a businesswoman. She understands, excuse me, she understands stuff like, if I purchase a Wii U and all these games, but then I upload videos of them and monetize them, that is considered part of my business expenses, which would be a tax write-off. And she's like, yo, my son is actually making money doing something he loves and is getting business expenses at the age of 18. I'm so proud of him. So every time something happens with a job, every time I get something new, every time YouTube has a landslide, falls back down, again, another job opens up. So I just got this new job. I start next week. And one of the first questions she asked was, what about YouTube and Twitch? And I'm like, what? You actually still care about that? She's just like, I don't want you to give up what you love, and you never know what other opportunities will open up for you. I'm like, that's how I feel too.
Oh.
Bonding time.
It really feels like bonding time, to be fair.
It really is. I love this concept. I'm a genius.
You are a genius.
So, like, imagine if your name was still blah blah. Like, what would you call the podcast then?
I actually never thought about that. What would...
The existential crisis question. I love it.
Because you really have to think. Blah blah is basically like
just blabbing, just talking.
Blabber time.
I like that. That's cute.
Perfect. Hey guys, welcome to Blabber time.
See, I was trying to think if that would actually work because you change blah to blab.
Oh,
that's the only thing.
Never mind. Scratch that.
Blabber time. I don't know.
For a second, I thought you said blathers, like the owl in Animal Crossing.
Ooh.
Hey guys, who wants to have a hoot?
I love hate you.
Hey, thanks.
Talking about like long-term careers. Remember the time we were over in Skype calls, John?
Yo, you remember Skype at all?
Hey, yo, you remember MySpace?
Yeah, dude, remember MySpace?
Remember being in being in Skype calls with like 25 people?
Yo, like that.
Those were so weird.
Skype was such an innovation that it's weird that it's not used anymore. Like, it is to an extent,
yeah.
but a single program, Skype,
Yeah.
has been replaced by Discord and Zoom. One thing got replaced by two other things.
I think I still use Skype from time to time for business stuff, but I think it was crazy because I looked back in the logs back in the day. We used to be in groups with like 25 other people, and sometimes we'll talk with like 10 people at a time. And that's how I got most of my, I would say, half of my current friendships on the internet. Still actively talking to them. It's kind of insane how many groups there were at the end of it, like 10, 15.
Like, the only thing Skype was missing was some kind of server level like Discord has, where we're in a call right now, but if we scroll down the list, there's like 10 other potential calls you can join, and you don't have to ping anybody. You just jump in. If Skype had that, I still think Skype would be around today to the extent
Skype
that it
is
was
still-
back then.
I mean, Skype is still being actively used. It's just being used in a different capacity now.
Completely different. Like, okay,
Yeah.
Skype is used on the capacity like LinkedIn,
Yes.
where very few people do it, but extreme business-minded people and organizations still use it. But
Yeah.
I still feel like Skype is almost like an obligation. Like, they just feel like they have to have it.
I think every time I spoke to a developer for an interview, I think I still done it for Skype. I've never done it for Discord.
The only time I had an interview for another job, and they did it through, I think it was called Microsoft Teams, which is literally just Microsoft's Zoom thing, whatever.
Basically, yeah, basically. Teams, Skype, Slack are the ones they're used. I believe that. Sure.
Yeah, that's what Mai's saying in chat. And I would take what he says with more than just a grain of salt, because he actually follows all that stuff.
Fun fact: everything news that comes onto IGN is also arranged through a Slack. Like, I was part of that Slack for about a year. I did some freelance stuff for them, and everything they arrange is also through a Slack.
Well, that's the first I'm hearing, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Everyone
you
that
know-
I know who has like their social medias and contact information in the bottom of their emails or whatever, they have Skype listed, but they highly prefer Discord. Like, my main point of contact with Screenwave Media, the YouTube network I'm partnered with, he had his Skype listed first only because he just assumed that's what everybody was still on, because that's what he was told. But then I had a conversation with him one point. I was just like, do you have a Discord? He's just like, wait, yes. Did I not? Oh my God, I don't have my Discord in my email. So he added his Discord in his footer for all his emails. And he's just like, yeah, I would much prefer Discord. So I'm actually starting to use it now more, because more people have been asking. And now I understand why they're asking. They just didn't know. So yeah, if you want to message me on Discord, go for it. And it was on that same day that I uninstalled Skype. I was using Skype for one person.
Dude, same with me.
Yeah, it actually was. Yeah, same guy, Paul.
Yep. I had the same conversation with him, like the same day probably.
I will still use Skype for one person, but it's a different person altogether. It's a long-term friend who doesn't want to use Discord.
See, that's fair, actually. But adapt with the times.
I mean, it's more personal stuff than anything else, but that's fair. But yeah, the good thing about moving on, by the way, is not looking at those annoying broadband TV emails ever again.
Do you still get those?
Yes, I do. Every 2 months, there is a string of broadband TV emails.
Honestly, I was getting those all the way up until last year. I think the reason they stopped this year is because they realized I wasn't uploading anything. Well, I say this year. It's literally 2021. The reason they stopped in 2020 was because I stopped uploading, I think.
Yeah. I think across this year, I got like 50 emails from Broadband TV.
Yeah, it's nothing like to talk smack about. It's just like funny that we just constantly get spammed. The recruiters just go
I
ham.
won't talk smack about them because when I posted about my depression on Twitter, they were literally hours after said, "So how does making a change in your future tie into maybe your YouTube? We could help you with that." It's like, screw off.
Oh,
Really?
Okay, what?
They literally did that, by the way. That's not a joke.
Bonding time.
They literally did that.
That ain't good. That's no
Yeah.
bueno. Don't do that, broadband.
I
Well,
did call them out. I did call that specific person out for it. I did respond to their email, by the way. But I didn't brought any other else from Broadband TV into it. But please don't do that.
yeah, don't do that. Do
I like
better.
how your humble bundle partner thing is still blah blah LPs.
Yeah, I'm honestly thinking about completely deleting my Humble Bundle, making a new account, and then using the new one. Because I don't even know the last time I got a sale with that, to be perfectly honest. So, not the end of the world, but
People are starting to experience the wonders of Mini K.
the wonders of what?
The Mini K, Mini Kappa.
Oh, mini cap.
So there's some very huge developments with Dogecoin.
Don't make. Okay, well, that's the next topic, I guess.
You're welcome.
Unironically, you know I'm actually looking, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I was going to send this to you actually, and oh my god!
Dude, you were just telling me like yesterday you wanted to invest in
I'm
it.
so mad! All right. So, for anyone unenlightened, allow me to enlighten you. I'm sure a lot of you are aware. Hey, before we get into that, thank you, Squirps, for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. This is bonding time. We're just talking about stuff and things. The current topic is Dogecoin.
Yay!
And as I was saying, a lot of you may be familiar with Bitcoin. People familiar with Bitcoin are probably aware of what happened about 4 years ago when the price point of Bitcoin was a single Bitcoin was valued at $19,000. And then suddenly in the stock market, it just went down and down and down. And everyone who tried buying in during the hype lost a lot of money.
Oh.
Bitcoin got at an all-time low from that point. Not an all-time, but since then time. Low of about $4,500. I'm sorry. One Bitcoin being worth $4,500 US. It is now worth, as I speak, 29,000, and I'm just gonna round it to 340. $29,340. That is, from the very beginning of the year, a 322% return. Dogecoin. Elon Musk started trolling on Twitter and saying that Bitcoin is as worthless as actual cash. Which is a whole other topic that some people just knew what he was talking about or didn't. So he mentioned that he said this satirically, he put in his bio, former CEO of Dogecoin, which is a cryptocurrency that started as a meme. But somehow it's stuck and there's actually a numeric value to it. But here's the thing
Yeah.
about stocks and crypto. Whatever you put in, no matter how much or little it is,
Yes.
the percent return is going to be the same. So if you put it in $1, you're still going to get a 41% return. That's an extra 41 cents. But if you put in $1,000 of Dogecoin yesterday, you would have seen a return at this point, a climbing 43%. And I was just talking to TJ yesterday. I'm like, dude, if I had a little more money right now, if I just had a paycheck, I would put money into Dogecoin right now. Unironically, I see something happening. I see something happening with it. It's so dumb, but I want to put money in there, wait for a year, see what happens, and then bail out. It's already at 43% in one day. Not that it's going to keep going at that rate. That doesn't happen. But holy crap. I need to look. What happened?
What happened?
Like, I literally need to Google Dogecoin, go to the news section, and see what the hell just happened today.
Hi, John.
Hi, Caitlin.
I didn't realize I could also be a part of this.
You sure can.
Wow.
Dogecoin.
Hi, Don. Hi, TJ.
Yo.
You mean to tell me?
Not nothing for hi to me. Okay, fair enough.
I said hi to you.
He did. She did.
Okay.
Hello? Don't assume my gender.
Shut up.
I said hi to you first.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
before I said hi to TJ. But hi, Don.
She went
Hi.
down. She said John, then Don, then TJ. She didn't just say hi to me again.
Oh, wow, I'm last. Thanks a lot.
Well, I mean, in the call, you're last, so sorry. But in my heart, you're first, TJ. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Aww. That's what we're doing today, lying.
Dog.
Oh man, inside jokes. But yo, my new mascot's gonna be a character called Dogzilla. Caitlin's gonna draw him.
That's gonna be lit.
Oh, Caitlin, I finally got a name for him.
Dogzilla? Simp. No. Oh, simple. Simple.
Actually, that was Shig's idea. Simple.
I didn't say anything.
I suggested we call them imps.
I come in here and create chaos.
You are an agent of chaos. This is why I wanted you to join certain games with us, but yo, TJ, I'm shocked that Dogecoin has no articles since yesterday. Like, no one is covering this right now. Dude, this is like...
It's all over Twitter, so you probably should check Twitter. People are just trying to get it to 1 cent, and they're just spamming it.
Yeah. It's very riveting content. I love it.
Hashtag Dogecoin. But yeah, guys, like TJ was just saying about trying to get it to 1 cent. The actual value of Dogecoin right now is 0.007 cents. It's worth less than 1 penny. The most it has ever been valued is 2 cents. But that increased. Oh my god, am I about to? It's trending. Like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's blowing up, because people want to get it to 1 cent or whatever.
Who started this? Don't tell me it was No, it wasn't Keemstar, because he's on here. But
Wait, how much is one Dogecoin?
Right now it's at 0.007.
Oh, that's like the tax. Oh no, I wish that was the tax. F.
Yeah, right. I wish tax was less than 1 cent. Nice try, Nub. I keep clicking Bitcoin instead of Dogecoin. It's still climbing. It's it's already 0.5% higher than when I just mentioned it. I'm about. Do I do it? I gotta check my finances. Wait, today's Friday.
Hey.
I got paid. Hold on. I just forgot.
Did you get your stimmy yet, John?
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
No.
This man's frantic.
Someone's gotten their stimmy already.
I did not.
Someone told me.
I have not gotten my stimmy yet. Funny enough,
Yep.
look, real talk, when they I have been focusing on stocks and all that way much more this year. Like I never had any interest in it before. Then I was just like, yo, I know so many people that have made either mistakes or were just not prepared for their future when it came to money because life changed so fast for them. The world is still changing very quickly around us, and who knows what it's going to be like in 30 to 40 years. So I started learning about the stock market, trying to do investments. As of December 31st, I had a 50% return on all my investments for my first year. I was flabbergasted, to say the least. And now I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing and trying to make smart plays, taking advantage of hype, and then dipping out and investing in a Tesla. That's what I've been doing, and it's been working. Don't judge me. So I'm checking my bank account right now. When is my next financial draft of some kind? Do I put $500 in Dogecoin now? Do I put $500 in Dogecoin now? Do I put $500 in Dogecoin now?
Hey guys, welcome to the Is He Gonna Do It podcast.
Welcome to the Stanks podcast.
Yo, does anyone in chat want to donate $50 real quick? So I can... I'm kidding.
Welcome to Stanks.
The stank
Stop.
market.
The stock market.
Featuring Tony Stanks.
Nice.
This stream needs Discord bubbles or something. I could add Discord bubbles, I guess. Literally looks
Wait,
like
I'm
we're
gonna
looking
change
at
my
a
name.
loading
if you want
screen.
that.
Well, I mean, the idea is that nothing's going to be happening on screen, so you can just listen. It's podcast time. All right. I have 5 minutes left. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to check Amazon. How much do I owe on Amazon? Because that gets drafted in 3 days. We doing this, boys.
I'm sorry that I derailed this podcast so quick.
That's what happens, and I don't care.
I blame myself because I joined.
Don't blame
I think
yourself.
that was the point of no return.
Amazon store card. Do I owe more than what I need to hold on to? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. When does my car note get drafted?
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I don't pay attention to when I pay things. I have it all on auto draft, and I just make sure I have the money. That's all I do in life, okay? I haven't paid a bill manually aside from my regular Discover credit card because I don't know when I'm going to pay that off at any time. I just decide, oh, I got paid. Let's pay it off. Oh, right. Screenwave paid. My security job paid. My life insurance got withdrawn already. Cool. Okay, Nissan, you sons of bitches. You withdraw on the 8th?
The
That's when I get paid. Painless. Let's
Nani?
go.
Nani?
It's still going. Holy shit. Oh my God. Hurry up. Robin Hood. Transfer to
Jeez,
Robin
man.
Hood. 500 buckaroos. Review. Submit. Transfer
Oh,
initiated.
I can't believe I just gave you 2 gifts.
Instant access approved. Let's fucking go. Not
Oh
Bitcoin.
my
Not Bitcoin.
God.
Not Bitcoin.
believe-
Doge. Buy. $500.
John, I can't believe I just gave you 2 gift subs.
Make limit. Review. Swipe up to submit. I did this so late. I wish I had done this yesterday. Holy shit. I would have already made $250 today.
Caitlin, did you just change your name to Dogzilla?
She been
Heck
changed her
yeah.
name to Dogzilla.
Maybe.
I mean, you at least have the cutest dog Pokemon as your avatar, so that's cool.
Aw, yeah. Wait, Don, have you seen the picture that I drew?
No, please send it to me. I would love to see it.
Okay. I think you'll enjoy this.
It's amazing.
It just needs to be my limit buys, play, confirm, amount. Go through. Go through, damn you.
Has it not even gone through yet?
I don't feel like waiting. Okay. No, because I had to do a limit buy because I tried putting all of it in. So instead, I'm going to... Okay, yes, canceled. Your order to buy 400... Yo, the value actually dropped so slightly that my $500 order was about to go through for $499.99.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to do $495, submit, send.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Dogecoin purchased!
That's cool, John. I just gave you 2 gift subs.
Thanks, fam.
Wow.
I now have 155 gift subs to you.
Holy shit.
Dogzilla.
Yo, thank you, Dogecoin, for dropping just enough to make my purchase cheaper.
I literally can't.
What the fuck?
Bro, what if it like goes with like $10?
I mean, I don't know. As of this moment, I just lost 50 cents and then went positive again in 5 seconds. So we just gotta wait and see what happens.
John, I dare you to put that in your Twitter bio. Proud owner of Dogecoins.
You won't? No balls.
He did it with the Super Mario Maker thing when he put his status.
I did
at,
do that. Yeah,
his end of the
Caitlin,
Twitter
Don
bio.
dared me to literally change my name to top insert number here, beginner level Mario Maker player or whatever, and I literally every time I beat a level would raise my rank on Twitter again and again and again.
That's amazing. Oh, also, can I just mention the unknown keycaps that I'm going to buy tonight? Like, they're really cool.
They're so cool.
They're nice. Have you seen them?
I have.
I'm just gonna put it in stream clips. Actually, I don't know. I'll put it in general.
Oh, those look nice.
All right.
Yeah.
I have now updated my Twitter, Don, if you would like to go read it out for the chat.
Okay, I will go to your Twitter. Twitter, Bond of Games. No, not Bond. Bond of Games. Thank you. Your 7th favorite streamer, proud owner of 66,478 Dogecoin. Fuck. I'm taking a screenshot of that. Oh yeah. Amazing. I love it.
So, to summarize this podcast.
Yeah.
The internet has brought us together. We've bonded over it. It has also made us invest in Dogecoin. The internet is a wonderful place.
You're welcome.
Sure is.
All right. Dogecoin, I see what you're doing. It's really cute how you're trying to psych everyone out and make them think you're losing value. Because I saw you. I watched you go all the way to minus $5. And now you're at plus 10, 30, 42 plus. Stop. Okay. I can't look at you anymore. Like, I always like to look at a growing stock and see how much it goes up and down when you first buy it, just to see what's happening. And then I leave it alone. Because that's the thing with stocks. You have to put it in and leave it. You have to wait and see days, weeks, months, years later to see whether or not you want to pull out.
That's what she said.
It's a commitment. Really, Caitlin? You have to decide. You have to wait days, weeks, months, years to pull it out.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
it's $58.
So this is a great podcast.
I can't believe you're not on 66,000 Dogecoins.
I swear to God, I actually lost $5 and now I'm at +7.
John, do I expedite my shipping to 2 business days for $8.50?
Depends on what it is and how fast you need it. But probably,
My
yeah.
keycaps. Nah. I'll just do 3 business days for $3.71.
Nice.
Well, this is why I definitely wanted to have some extra guests on here because I wanted to invest in Dogecoin. If it wasn't for TJ, I would have never noticed.
You're welcome. And you know what's messed up? I haven't even linked my bank account yet.
It takes a few days.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, no, it does. Dude, I feel bad for you because I know you would do it right now too, but...
By the way, John, this was the clearly the best tweet of 2020. Don't even add me.
All right, let's see what Ninja said. That is the best tweet of 2020. Oh, right. That was all the way back in February. Dang, it was that long ago?
Holy moly.
The phrase, "it's just a game," is such a weak mindset. You are okay with what happened, losing, imperfection of a craft. When you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There's always something to learn and always room for improvement. Never settle.
Thanks, Ninja.
Nah, I'm sorry. I have to say the best tweet of 2020 would be Ross's reply to this saying, "I'm 14 and this is deep." You know what? I'm going to take what I just put in my bio and I'm just going to actually tweet it.
Yes. I like how the stop response on my feed is from Spawnwave saying, "This was the last little push I needed before Animal Crossing. My neighbors won't know what hit them."
Hi, hello, my name is Jonathan. I am a proud owner of approximately 66,478 Dogecoin. Tweet. Yo! My dude! I looked down, it's already at $22 profit!
Nice.
Dude, it's already at 55 or 56, 57. Oh my god, it just keeps going. It's at 57% increase from today at midnight.
Hey, John, imagine if you invested in it yesterday.
I know!
Like you said you wanted to.
Dude, I said, because here's the thing. I wasn't going to do 500. I was going to wait until my next 2 paychecks rolled through, which was today, and then the next one is next week. I was going to take both those checks and then put in 1,000 instead of 500. I didn't expect the shit to jump today. New year, new meme, Dogecoin, 1 cent. Let go! All I know is, though, they better not stop.
I'm checking your Twitter, by the way. I love how Wolf responded with "Hello, John McVideo Games."
Hello, John McVideo Game. Well, that's actually the 1 hour mark with that tweet. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we will discuss the results of my questionable investment.
You always make the best question.
Bonding time Z.
Next time on Bonding Time Z.
I
Will
prefer
Jonathan
Kai.
continue to grow a worthy investment in Dogecoin? Or rather, will
I
he
prefer
plummet
Kai, thank you
into
very
debt?
much. bonding time guy.
Bonding time. Yo, dude, it's already a $28.
Oh yeah, closing time parody on bonding time. Hell yeah.
I'll work on it, even though it'll be DMCA.
No,
Bonding
if you're
time.
singing and playing guitar, it's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Really?
So what I need you to do is...
No.
Oh my
Is-
god!
What I need you to do is, oh my god, nice.
I'm sorry. I went back to my Robin Hood thing.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
Okay, listen. It's New Year's Day, so the stock market is closed. So nothing else is growing or decreasing. It's only crypto. So my investment portfolio for just the day, for the past 22 and a half hours, is like a little roller coaster with jagged edges going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down through the entire day, because it's reading every like 5 to 10 cents as an increase or decrease. It's not flatlining for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just going and going and going and going and going. And then there is an 89-degree angle shooting almost straight up from 5 minutes ago.
Nice.
I've already made $40 with Dogecoin.
Excellent.
I could sell Dogecoin right now and just say that I profited $40. But mama ain't raised no bitch. 500 on red.
Oh my goodness.